of the biggest myths I hear is investors must have a lot of money. The truth, most investors started exactly where you are. One property, one decision, one opportunity. Many of the people who build significant wealth through real estate didn't start with 10 properties. They started with one, then they learned, then they adjusted, then they bought another one. Real estate wealth is often much less dramatic than people think. Early on, bought my first property, I was in my early 20s. Then a year later, the job relocated me to Gwinnett County. I was in DeKalb County, South Decatur. That's where I purchased a house. Then I moved to Gwinnett. I'm like, this is too far. I can't keep doing this every day. I bought a property that was a couple of miles away from the job. Okay. So you adjust. I bought a duplex there. Then something happened where I had to move from that duplex, but down the street, well, not down the street from there, but from the job, like a different direction. So Swanee to Duluth, there was a basement. Still thinking, house hacking. Even though that rental property was a duplex, which are rare, I would say rare in Gwinnett County. It's like you don't really find that many. But I was able to find a townhouse that had a basement. I did a house hacking with that one. Okay. Even when I purchased my house when I got married, was house hacking there. So there are different ways based on your goal. You don't always have to do house hacking. I'm just sharing my experience with it. And real estate wealth is often much less dramatic than people think. It's usually the consistency. So you see my pattern, my consistency, my mindset, the patience. Because if you're buying it as owner occupied, they intend to stay for 1 year at least. It's education. So when I mentioned at the beginning of the last topic, we stay with the education, but are you going to remain a professional learner or are you going to be an implementer as well, right? So it's not about just learning everything, it's also implementation. So and taking action before you feel completely ready, because here's the reality. You don't need to know everything before you begin. You need to know enough to make an informed decision. And then you continue to learn as you grow.